Pick a number.
Pick a number.
37.
37. Let's see. Mother Teresa. Without mistakes, there is no forgiving. Without forgiving, there is no love.
Good one.
Welcome to Campus Conversations. Christian Murphy here. Today we have a real treat. We have SJC student leader, junior Carly Credidio is joining us. She did a really cool thing where she got a bunch of students together and put together a student life video, almost as an offering to other students, but to staff and faculty. And it really just warmed all of our hearts. So we had this idea of having her on here to talk about that and some other cool things that she's up to. So before we start, Carly, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's great to have you here. To start here, we wanted to show your video. You did this SJC video where you got a bunch of students together to just film them saying hello and a nice message. I thought that was really beautiful. So before we even start this episode, I want to just cut to that and show that because I thought that was really awesome. So we're going to go to that right now.
We are.
We are.
We are.
St. Joseph's College.
A college
that will overcome
and persevere
together.
Because here at
SJC,
we live
and learn
by our motto,
Esse non federi,
which means
to be,
not to.
Seem we are more than a college.
We are.
We are.
We are
family, and we are all in this
together.
All right, so that was the SJC video that you put together, and that was really awesome. I mean, when you sent that to us, it just made us really, really happy. And when I say us, I mean people who work at the college. We just felt really proud. So can you tell us a little bit about how that came together?
I reached out to probably like about 25 to 50 students, just to get people just to say a quick little message, whether it be 2 words, 3 words, 1 word, with very little details of what actually was going to happen. After I got like all the words I needed to make the message, I put them together and created like a message that I want to show like SJC. Just kind of that like we're a family at SJC, and even though we're not physically together, everyone has each other's backs.
Yeah, that's awesome. How fulfilling was that for you? Because I personally feel like during this moment, like we all have to start creating things. Like if we don't create something, we're going to lose our mind.
Yes.
So how did it feel on your end to get to kind of do that project?
Yeah, so when I was putting it together, I was kind of just excited in general about it. But after posting it and like everyone seeing it, the reactions actually made it like even more enjoyable to see that how many people like wanted the message or needed the message at that moment.
Yeah, On Campus wrote a really beautiful article about it. I know it got shared amongst a lot of people, so it got a lot of love. So that's really cool. You should be really proud. And I think it's really powerful. And you and I have had this conversation before because you're a Leo, I'm a Leo, and
yes.
Obviously Leos are the best.
Correct.
But it's a beautiful thing that you were able to kind of channel that, what we call like a Leo mentality, to gather people together for something that's really beautiful and a beautiful message. And that's something that's really awesome. We should be proud of. What are some of the things that you've been doing in your, I keep saying neck of the woods, so I'm just going to stick with it. What have you been doing in your neck of the woods to stay sane and to stay focused and making this a time of growth during this all?
So one thing that I make sure it's like super important to keep a routine. That means like waking up at a decent hour, getting dressed, just things that you would do on a normal day to kind of just keep some normal in your life. Other than that, I've been just trying to keep like busy. So me and my sister, we decided to like paint a wall, something we saw on like the app TikTok. Just a cool design. It took us like 5 days, so 5 days of just working together. Teamwork.
When you say paint the wall, like what do you mean by paint the, like you showed me a picture of it, and I don't think just saying paint a wall gives it justice, because when I paint a wall, it's one color, and it's probably pretty bland. And so I think there's a little bit more to it. So what exactly do you mean?
Yeah, so we painted the wall white, but then went over it with painter's tape and kind of geometrically shaped out triangles and trapezoids on the wall, and then filled them up with like mismatched colors to create like a design, kind of just like a creative outlet.
It's a really, really cool thing, and it came out really good. Did you think it was going to come out that good when you started it?
No.
Isn't paint weird like that?
Yeah, me and my sister both never painted a wall before. Never mind like a design, just never painted a wall.
That's a way to start.
Um, so our parents gave us a basement wall, something that like no one would see, just in case if things went south, it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
But it went north. I think it looks great.
Yeah, we're painting another one. Like my mom's like, oh, we have to paint this one now. So
Oh, cool.
we're working on another one.
Would be just shapes and things. I think paint is funny like that. Like, because when you're in the process of it, you're like, this is terrible. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Then once you get to that point, you got to push through. And once you get there, you're like, oh, okay, it worked. It's there.
Yeah, it was definitely like just a learning experience. It also shows you like not to give up, because there was many times where we were like, it's not working.
Yeah, which is so true of a lot of things, right? It's that finished product. I hate to use the word product, but that finished project, whatever it is. And a lot of times it's not good until the end. You got to really push through and just keep believing in it, regardless of what it is. So, well, good on you for following through with it, because I think it looks really cool. And I think that when we go back on campus, we're going to be hiring you to paint offices. I mean, I shouldn't speak on behalf of the college, but I would really love for the campus ministry office to have triangles. What other things do you, I know that you're an athlete, you play soccer for St. Joe's, and parks are closed now. So what's an athlete doing right now to stay on top of their game, I guess? It's something that people don't think about.
Even though we're not like a seasoned sport that's in the spring, this is actually a time where we come together as a team and we start working on fitness and things like that. So not having that time definitely puts a damper on our progress going into our like actual season. So one way, like I just been staying active. I like used to run all the time. I stopped working out, like lifting weights, when I was younger. It was just something that just never caught my attention. During this break, I learned how to like lift weights and work out and do just like things that I wouldn't have done or had the time to do or the interest to do on like a normal day.
So you're going to come out of this with a house full of painted triangles, and you're going to be all muscular. It's going to be like that SpongeBob episode.
Yeah, I'm going to become like really big, brolic. It's going to be a senior year to remember.
Wow. Yeah, senior year, gaining muscle. That's good. What you're doing, I always say that thank God that there's people like you out there, because you need to do it so I don't have to. And I really appreciate the sacrifices that you're making to go down that road so I could just not have to do it. So thank you.
No problem.
You're really taking one for the team. So another thing that you do, because you have a lot going on, is you're the president of the club Stars, a club which I moderate on campus. And it's a club that, selfishly I'm extremely proud of. I think it's one of the best clubs on campus. I think it's always had a good record of doing a lot of things. And so how's that going? How are you finding as a club president it being going through the end of the semester now and trying to keep control of this and do things while you can't really do things?
Yeah, that's definitely something that like when college was announced that we wouldn't be returning, it was like a big like, okay, all the events we have planned are not actually going to happen, or all the meetings we had were not going to be there. But it was just like being creative, being able to still get the community together that we've built on campus. So technology has been like a blessing in disguise. Everyone said it was going to be like a big downfall, but having this connection with people is something that we needed, and we have, fortunately. So we've been meeting, doing small little meetings. We got a new e-board going into fall, so we're just planning.
Perfect. So we got the new e-board, and you were able to do a Zoom meeting, which I was able to join, which was really cool to see all the members of the club join in. So yeah, you do the best you can, and I think that's really awesome. Carly, what else you got for us? What's maybe give us some wisdom. What's something that's on your mind here?
Just something that's like always on my mind is at this time of need, everyone's like don't be afraid to reach out. Reach out to old friends, reach out to friends you were just in the mix of making, family members. This is a time where everyone needs each other, and reaching out is like one of the best ways you can help like someone.
Yeah, FaceTime calls, different things like that. These campus conversations have been a real surprise, a little hit, and they've been a lot of fun. And so I'm having a blast doing them. It's giving me an excuse to connect with people. But that's been really nice. And it's good too. It's good for people to see. I feel like through my position at the college, I get to be in contact with so many people like yourself who are doing great things. And this is a great opportunity for everyone else to kind of see what's going on. And so I really appreciate what you did with the video, the things you're doing in your personal life, because it's inspiring and hopefully it excites us. And I may actually exercise because of you.
You should try one time.
I might. Maybe a bike ride. Maybe I'll take the dog for a walk or something. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for being on. And good luck and have a great day.
Thank you for having me.